We look, YJ gonna lead the charge in, sees S4. Starts to go in, but the whole group is here. Who wants this fight more? Zai comes out, starts to put a little harass on ROTK. ROTK out in front with that dirge, looking like a possible engagement. Did pick up Decay first, and they will just push Secret backwards. But Secret not withdrawing completely. They are sticking around. Out come the Ice Shards, locks 2 away from the rest of the group. ROTK goes in deep. Kuroki in tight. Lots of damage coming out. YJ dropping pretty low. Kuroki able to get out. YJ drops, and ROTK gets the first blood on the Zai. Now S4 in some trouble, tries to run. He goes down as well. Out comes a stun from Arteezy to buy a little bit of space, but it is a 1 for 2 early on, and Ehome gets off to a pretty good start.
Dude, look at the Undying Strength. He has like 7 charges of the Decay. Yeah, they want to make middle lane. Storm is going in.
CTY making a move on S4. S4 is trying to get away, gets caught inside the static, could be in some trouble.
Wow.
When you get out, Puppy comes in, gets sent back with a beautiful and we're gonna have to use the song. Will they turn around and try to go in? Done. Kuroki is gonna go down. Welcome to the Soul Rip, and he's gonna try to get away. DDC also low, but he goes to the other. Pick up CTY from the backside. ROTK still alive, turns back around. Snowball of doom. We lost Arteezy. Zai goes ahead and finishes one. He wants to chase to the high ground. They get the Storm Spirit. Links up on Lanham. Lanham in some trouble. He could go down here, making it 4. What's the story with the Dirge? He's trapped by Zai. Zai turns around, has to run away, but the Ice Shards are holding in place as the rest of the team comes in. High ground Tombstone hitting Zai back and forth, but they're trying to flank through the jungle, buying a little bit of time, and he will ultimately go down with a nice shot from the Ice Shard, and it is a 5-man wipe going the way of Secret.
Oh, it didn't start off well for them, but they still managed to pull it off. The Black Hole got cancelled by the Glimpse, and Ehome's, they looked like they were gonna win the fight after the Grave on the Storm, but the fight like dragged on so long.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
ROTK gonna go in real deep, but the TPs are coming in. S4 and Arteezy there. Stone is down. The chase is on. Arteezy putting out a lot of damage, jumps into the snowball, goes after CT. Back to make sure that happens. S4 dropping low, gonna go ahead and make the attack on CT. What's up the shallow grave? Will it be enough? It doesn't look like it. They cancel the escape.
The Magna.
Alright, gonna go ahead, throw out that Ice Shard to start. Pops 2. In comes CTY, goes on Puppy. Puppy locked in place. Yep, and he gets picked up by the snowball. What a play. Kuroki comes in, puts out the siren. Drops, knocked up in the air. That's Lanham getting low. ROTK.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Just missed CTY. But
over here now.
will they be able to stop this at all?
Even with 3 heroes, I don't think they can. Maybe with 5 heroes, they can try and buy back. But because the other 2 doesn't have buyback, I don't think they can defend this.
So, well, meanwhile, YJ does go down to the mid lane, pushes that middle tower. We do see the racks dropping as well. So Secret not only gets the tier 2 out of that fight, they walk the 3 and the racks. A little bit of harassment from CTY, stops the TP to the mid, which is a good choice. Buys time for YJ to get out, but what a costly loss for Ehome on that top lane.
It's just evident that Secret's lineup is just really like the song. They just
have the top 3 farmers on the net worth chart, so things looking very, very good.
Yeah.
In goes Secret. They're gonna get hit by the Dazzle
Weave. They have to try and
Weave.
fight when Black Hole and Song is down.
Dire's middle tower
so they do put up the weave that Secret sees it and will back away. Maybe. Come in, Ice Shards come down. ROTK already taking a lot of damage. Shallow Grave comes out. TK heals himself up. They've lost the tusk, but will it go? YJ.
Over here now to your elements. Let the fun be zip.
In trouble as S4 wants to get.
Over here now. Oh, what I miss? Can't breathe.
The escape goes short range, but not far.
Dire's bottom tower
He will fall. It's a 5-man wipe. ROTK put her game in this tournament in under 25 minutes. What a game by Secret.
This game is a very good example of knowing they know how to adjust and change up their strategies and stuff like that to make sure that even though it seems like they had a greedy lineup, but they know how to utilize it, and they switch up the Naga, and basically the main thing is they switch up the Naga and the Lash.
Templar Assassin.
So just like last time, looks like we might have some conflict. ROTK gonna lead the charge to the high ground, gonna run into Zai, sees him, starts the chase, comes from the back, Lanham wants to come out, starts the damage, and Zai looking to get out of there, but the cogs come down, and this is gonna be the first blood. Down goes Zai. S4 puts some damage on ROTK. They're not walking away though. The fight continues. ROTK has to back away. He can't stay in that deep. S4 just going to zone everyone out, and they're basically just keeping them away from the rune. Puppy already at half health. S4 going to be forced to fall back with the rest of Team Secret as Ehome plays this very, very aggressively.
They really want to get the wards down against the Chen. That was like, they were trying to push them away so they couldn't have vision where they are placing the wards. The CM has all the wards there. So he's going to drop a sentry to block the camp, and this ward here, I think it's not going to block anything, but it's just primarily going to give vision of the whereabouts of the Chen.
Mid rolling up towards the tower. We got CTY in a dangerous position, gets picked up, thrown down, stun is there, Centaur in place. Hookshot comes out, but she gets back to safety, so Quap able to blink away. Cogs come out from ROTK to buy a little bit of space, and the Chen army locked out of the engagement. So the smoke comes to naught, but the chase continues. ROTK in very deep. S4 way back there actually gets picked off. Arteezy now overexposed. ROTK in the front line. They get him down. Nice play by CTY. Returns with almost no HP, and Ehome gets the double off of the Secret smoke.
Yeah,
guys from Secret, and they're going to push into the middle tower, and this one's going to go down. Oh, big hook shot, goes in, throws down the cogs, but nice job by Kroki to get out of it. ROTK in some trouble, gets burned down very, very quickly. We see the Crystal Maiden ultimate coming out. CTY taking some damage. S4 wants to go in, catches CTY, is going to get the kill. The Aegis will be popped. Lanham now puts up the ice on S4. He's going to jump to safety. Zai pops the ultimate, wants to keep fighting. S4 dropping low. He's going to go down. Nice silence from Yang to buy a little bit of time. Zai turns back around. Puppy comes in. Lanham in some trouble. CTY dropping low, but he gets away. DDC is going to go down. It is a 3-man kill for 2, and Secret defends the high ground.
Yeah, they really wanted to use the Aegis very, very badly there. That's why the clock
EKB, so Yang getting pretty relevant. Here we go on the middle. S4 engages with CTY. It's got the backup of Zai. They want to make the chase happen. CTY alone, except ROTK shows up. Hits the hook shot. Not in time to make the save. Cogs come out. Now Zai tries to run. ROTK not interested in disengaging, trying to keep the fight going. But the zombies are there. Puppy is there. Kuroki is there. ROTK is going to go down. Crimson Guard proving valuable. Now Zai sticks around, does get a good heal. Puppy gonna go ahead and throw out that hand of God as Zai tries to get to the high ground to get out of this one. Crystal Maiden gonna throw up that ulti. Is it gonna be enough? YJ dropping pretty low. They finish the job, take him out. Now S4 on Lanham. Lanham trying to run is gonna have the distance to get away, and that will allow them to take this mid tower. Kuroki gets up a ward that was much needed to try and get some control on this map. Ancient Apparition gonna throw out the disco ball, does catch Zai, will be enough. Down he goes. Meanwhile, they're pinging out Kuroki, who's been left alone, goes to TP to safety and will be able to get away. Meanwhile, bottom push is underway as Arteezy pushes all the way up to the tower, but now he has to execute his escape. Puppy rotating towards the bottom jungle. Lanham by himself. They go ahead, they get the slow from Arteezy. They want to try to finish him off. We do see the rotation by DDC, but what can DDC really do in this situation? There's the disco ball shot from Rubik this time around. They get the kill on the Quap. Now they want to make a move on ROTK. He goes down for the 2nd time in a row, and Secret getting right back into this thing.
That was a big steal by the Rubik. Otherwise they wouldn't have been able to get the kill. Damn. That's why he was only able to shoot it out.
Interesting. So yeah, because there was no follow-up, so just flew off the Mac basically. ROTK in there very deep. Arteezy watching from the fringe, waiting for his chance to make a move. Zai gonna join him. There's the hook shot from ROTK. Comes in, cogs out. Zai's gonna jump to the safety. In comes S4. Big leap. Gonna engage all over the place, dropping low. He's gonna die as the rest of his team was not quite ready for the depth there. Crimson Guard is popped. ROTK is gonna get chain stunned by the Centaurs. And now it's a 4 versus 5 here as there is a buyback on Storm Spirit. Hasn't used it yet. ROTK dropping pretty low. He's gonna end up dying. Lanham dropping as well. Arteezy looks to want to finish the fight, pops that BKB, DDC, and YJ last inside. Here comes CTY on the return. Arteezy is going to go down. Now it's Zai in awful deep. He ends up dying as well. They want to make the chase on Puppy. He's the last man here in the pit, and he is going to continue to drop. He ends up falling. 4 men go down, and Ehome is cleared to enter the Roche pit.
That was a really good hook shot from ROTK that he managed to block off the ramp with the power cog, so the rest of the team wasn't able to follow up. Even the storm was.
So we are going to see the rocket comes in. They now know that it's happening, but Roche already very low. We do see the response by Ehome. Here comes the hook shot, big one. Ancient Apparition comes in too. Cheese on the ground. ROTK drops. The initiation too far out front. Now we see S4. He's going to dive into the fight. We see the heal come out from Puppy. Arteezy already dropping low. BKB is pop. He's coming back up in just a second with the Aegis. Can they engage on this? Lanham going to go ahead and use the ultimate. S4 wants to come in on him, but he's taking a lot of damage. Has to turn and run. Arteezy also dropping low. S4 so close. Lanham trying to get the kill, but puts him in danger's way. He ends up going down. CTY drops as well. We lost Arteezy, but there's 3 down on the side of Ehome. Puppy wants DDC. YJ on the run. Kuroki trying to close the distance. Manages to steal the silence. And it looks like Ancient Apparition Disco Ball is going to come out to try and slow them down. And the last 2 remaining players from Ehome will manage to get to safety. So Secret comes away. They lose the Aegis. They only lose 1 though. A good engagement for them in the Roche pit.
The Rubik got
to go. Zai's got that Glimmer Cape up. Gonna go ahead and find ROTK. Pops the ultimate. S4 is there. ROTK in some trouble. CTY jumps in. Tombstone is down. S4 has to back away. There's the scream. Putting in some work. We do get the cogs up. Zai wants to fight. Heals himself. They're gonna force staff away to safety. Zai isolated alone. He will go down. It's a good pickoff for them. They do have the buyback on the Undying as they can consider going to high ground. Aegis online. Ready to go.
They're gonna maybe try. No, Chen is out. I thought they were gonna try and send back the Storm again and to take out one set of creep waves to slow down the push, but Ehome is going to have a creep wave and going to go right on the racks here.
So Ehome comes in, YJ putting on some damage for that melee rack, starting to burn it down very, very quickly. In comes the jump from S4, wants to go. Cogs come out right away. Lanham dropping low, but gets healed up. S4 pops the BKB, makes some moves. ROTK getting low, CTY getting low as well. Can they finish the job? That's 1. That's 2. That is 3, but the Aegis is going to bring back up the Drow. He's going to come back in the fight, but everyone is standing around. Here comes CTY, wants to get engaged. They've already lost 3 who are not coming back. Arteezy's gonna get hit with the Hex. CTY trying to help, but he can't. YJ isolated and alone is gonna end up going down. So 4-man wipe in favor of Secret. The push was not the right plan, as Secret comes out ahead on a wonderful turnaround to get 4 for the price of 1. And an Aegis. Looking for some action. Arteezy out in front, thirsty for blood. Hoping to find it. They're going to find ROTK in a tough position. Nice hook shot. Stuns Arteezy. And he actually may get away. Now Arteezy goes for the jump in. Forces DDC backwards. And the fight will sort of commence as it's a little bit of harassment and zoning. Meanwhile, I go back to the mid lane where S4 jumps in on ROTK. CTY's got the BKB popped. S4's got to watch out. CTY now on the run. And dropping very, very low. S4 bouncing all over the place. Putting out a lot of damage. Is going to get the Crystal Maiden. YJ pops his BKB. Wants to engage, comes in Arteezy, hook shots out, hits the creeps. ROTK from behind. S4 is going to go down, comes in, puts the cops up on Puppy. ROTK still dropping very low. Good play. Queen of Paint is going to drop down, and it's going to be a 3 for 3 as both teams start to withdraw, but Arteezy still online, still interested in making this fight happen. DDC's
so
got to play
still even.
Now they catch YJ. YJ's got to be on the run. Zai is there. Arteezy gets him. That's a huge kill. Buyback now on the Crystal Maiden. They're going to force in. They want to get DDC, and now they see the buyback on the Clockwork and are not willing to stick around. So Arteezy's going to fall backwards just a little bit. Going to go with Zai, and they will back off to safety.
Oh, damn.
Hook shot
missed
misses.
the hook shot on the TA. That would have been huge. Oh dear. That was a very, very important kill to have. At least they can maybe force the buyback on the TA, but TA escapes, and they used 2 buybacks on the Crystal Maiden and the Clockwork, and they lost.
Top tower is under attack.
ROTK's gonna come out, gets the hook shot on Arteezy, immediately pulled out with that Force Staff. Arteezy going to stick around. CTY comes in. S4 is going to get hexed. He could be in some trouble, dropping pretty low. Going to go down. Good kill on him. We got the double buyback out of the Quap and the AA. Arteezy goes for the TP. Can he escape? He does. The hook shot doesn't connect in time. So Arteezy will manage to escape. Zai with the Glimmer Clay trying to get as far as he can. And not going to happen as everybody closes in around him. He buys some space, but it's not going to be enough. Zai will go down after quite the fight. And looks like Ehome going to try to capitalize on this.
He almost hit the hookshot on the Rubik. The Quap blinked over to and accidentally blocked the hookshot. And Rubik has Sonic Wave once again.
Kuroki, the king of the Sonic Wave steal. Arteezy back to the mid lane and get the push going. And decides it's not worth sticking around.
This is really bad. They can even, you know, like send the TA back and the TA blinks in. Okay, they're gonna go on the hex.
They want to make the move. They go on Arteezy. Arteezy gets Force Staff back safety. BKBs are popped all around. In comes S4. Wants to come on CTY. CTY gets thrown to safety, but isn't going to be far enough. Gets up the Statics Link. Lanham dropping low as well. S4 is going to have to go back out. Zai comes in. Pops his ultimate. Crystal Maiden going to use hers. Everybody backs away. Says they let it run the distance. S4 gonna jump and get called back as ROTK re-engages. Zai left alone again. He is gonna go down. Puppy in some trouble as the hookshot connects, picks him up, throws him outside the cogs. Stolen cogs for Kuroki to buy a little bit of space. ROTK separated from his friends. Arteezy fighting in, gets the H&F race with the hook from behind. He's gonna go down. He's gonna buy back immediately. YJ in some trouble. Kuroki comes in, doing a lot of damage. Down he goes. That's one, that's two. Holy cow, they get 5, and now we get a double buyback from Crystal Maiden in the Drow. They're gonna try to fight into this, but what can they do? There's no buyback on the Quap, only on the Clockwork. Rack's in some serious trouble. We're gonna lose the melee. The GG comes out, and Secret takes game 2. Secret, who I thought was gonna lose this one early on, fights back and shows us just how tenacious they actually are.
Yeah, this was the first game I think we casted that Secret were actually behind from the early to mid game, and they were still able to put. I think if it was other team in this put in the same situation that Secret had in this game, it would probably been a different result, but because Secret played really well from the mid stage onwards, and late game obviously the Storm. I mean, Storm late game with a chance sandbag and boost of travel with full HP and mana is just, and that is just one of the hardest things to deal with in a super late game situation, apart from Red Dota like Phantom Lens.